Harihi Om. My dear holy souls, this is Mata Anantananda, Sri Sadguru Shivarama Avadhuta Ashramam, Kamavaram village, Kurnool district, Andhra Pradesh state from Bharat, that is India. Under the caption of Wonderful Indian Folk Stories, we are enjoying the wonderful and adventurous stories of Bhatti and Vikramaditya, the historical personalities of ancient India. In that series of videos, this is the 40th one. This is the story of Vyasya young man by name Karunya Setti. This is the 14th story told by Bhethal to Vikramaditya. Main incidents in this story are: there was a rich businessman by name Dhanushka in a city of Bhoga Pura. His daughter was Kamkshita. She had love affair with a brahmin young man, Madana. Her parents had got married her with a Vyasya young man, Karunya Setti. Both the brahmin and Vyasya men and Karunya and Kamkshita died. Bhethal's question and Vikramaditya's answer. The outcoming skills from this story are: this story makes us to learn how to investigate the relation of cause and effect among incidents. Okay, let us enter into this story. These all the stories are telling by Madana, the second idol of the golden throne to Bhoja Maharaja. We must remember it. Okay. Bhetala, in the 14th trial of Vikramaditya, Bhetala was saying like this: "Oh, great Emperor Vikramaditya, I am really appreciating your efforts. Okay, as per our condition, now I am narrating another story. You listen it carefully. There was a great city, Bhoga Pura. In that city, there was a rich businessman, Dhanushka Setti. He was very famous in that city for his richness and for his capability, efficiency in doing business also. He had only one daughter, Kamkshita. Like her name, she was very lustful towards the things and worldly things. Because she was only one daughter, the parents also had given very freedom to her, and they had fulfilled whatever she desired, such that she grown up. Because she was the only daughter for them, they were the parents of Kamkshita, Dhanushka Setti, and his wife. They were not satisfied with matches, whichever approached to marry her. They were not satisfied with anyone. Their demands also very high. So that they were searching for a right person to give her their daughter. Days were passing. Because Kamkshita was a very lustful girl, she searched in surroundings and she selected a handsome brahmin young man by name Madana, and somehow she managed to get a love affair with him. They were enjoying each other's company at the time without the notice of parents, and with the help of servant maid of Kamkshita, like that. Every day they used to meet and they used to enjoy the time. Days were passing. From certain faraway town, a match came to Dhanushka Setti with a demand to get married of Kamkshita. The bridegroom's name was Karunya Setti. He was also very rich, as equal as Dhanushka Setti, and fame in their city, so that Dhanushka Setti and his wife felt satisfaction, and they could arrange the marriage of their daughter Kamkshita with Karunya Setti. And they performed the marriage occasion on a grand scale. After a few days, Karunya Setti had taken his wife Kamkshita, and her parents also had given great farewell to them. And that girl, newly married girl Kamkshita, had gone to their in-laws' house. Days were happening. But Kamkshita, she was not satisfied with her husband, because also already she was habituated to have the company of Brahmin young man Madana Sharma. Because of cowardness, they didn't appeal to their parents on both sides to get married because of the caste difference. That's why she adjusted herself to marry Karunya Setti, but not willingly. That's why she was not able to adjust in the in-laws house. So that with the impeacefulness in the mind, she got ill. And she was suffering with ill health. Then Karunya Setti, he had great love on his wife, and that too newlywed. So he got several doctors and tried to treat her. He thought that the surroundings or else weather may not be suitable to her, or else water may not be suitable to her, or else the way of lifestyle, it was not happy for her. Like that he thought. And he tried to convince her in several ways, and he tried to get a treatment from the best of doctors in that city, but in vain. And finally, one day, she passed away with the illness. Then, by hearing that news, Madana Sharma, he cried, he wept like anything, and then he committed suicide by hanging himself with that grievance, because his lover had passed away. That too on the sorrowfulness about his departure. And but Karunya Setti, he didn't know all of these things. He was very innocent, and he didn't know the past of his wife Kamkshita. But by thinking his newly wed wife and beautiful girl and innocent girl, because he married her, he brought her to this city. That's why she she fell in illness and she passed away. By thinking like that, Karunya Setti also committed suicide by hanging himself. This is the story. Like concluding like this, Bhetala asked Vikramaditya, "Oh Vikramaditya, the great emperor, I think you listened the story. Now let me have the answer. The 3 persons have died in this story: Kamkshita due to illness, and the remaining 2 young men, Brahmin young man Madana Sharma and Vyasya young man Karunya Setti, they hanged themselves, and they also died. Among these 3 deaths, whose death is a special one, a special one like that? Let me have the answer. Being known, if you didn't give the reply, your head will break into 1,000 pieces. If you break the silence, I won't get subjugated to you. I think you remember the condition. Now let me get the answer." Vikramaditya smiled at Bhetala and said, "Bhetala, this time you told a small story. Anyway, I enjoyed it. Okay. As per our condition, you demanded for the answer. Now I'm going to give the answer. Listen. Among the 3 deaths, Kamkshita and Madana Sharma, the lover of her, the Brahmin young man, they enjoyed each other's company and they enjoyed the time. They have the bondage also. Because of that bondage, due to the departure, they couldn't bear it. That's why they ended their lives. Kamkshita ended it with impeacefulness in the mind, so that fell in the illness, and Madana Sharma suicided. Okay, but the Vaishya young man Karunya Setti, who married Kamkshita without knowing anything, innocently, with the sorrowfulness of the death of a newlywed wife, he committed suicide. That is the great thing. That is the special thing. Vikramaditya had given such answer. Immediately, Bhetala clapped and disappeared from Vikramaditya's shoulder. Without any boredom, Vikramaditya once again gone to the fire tree of the forest and climbed it up and brought down the corpus of Bhetala and kept it on the shoulder. And again he started towards Brihadaranya. What will be the next story of Bhetala? Let us enjoy in the coming up video. Harihi Om. Thank you for watching.